the most expected time of the year, the most expected birthday of all birthdays. 2,644 years ago, Prince Siddhartha, who later became Gautama Buddha, was born in Lumbini Garden in the welcome of all devas and humans. Today in 2020, in front of the Buddha's birth statue at Ba Vang Pagoda, a special program is held to commemorate the birth of the world-honored one. In the beginning, Thầy Thich Thái Minh, followed by 20 disciples of his, is coming. Bhikkhus. There is one person who arises in the world for the welfare of many people, for the happiness of many people, out of compassion for the world, for the good, welfare, and happiness of devas and human beings. Who is that one person? The Tathagata, the Arahant, the perfectly enlightened one. Because the manifestation of one person is the manifestation of great vision, the manifestation of great light, the manifestation of great radiance, of the six things unsurpassed, the manifestation, the realization of the four analytical knowledges, the penetration of numerous elements, the penetration of the diversity of elements, the realization of the fruit of true knowledge and liberation, the realization of the fruit of stream entry, the realization of the fruits of one's returning, the realization of the fruits of non-returning, the realization of the fruits of arahantship, who is that one person? The Tathagata, the Arahant, the perfectly enlightened one. Now the lanterns have been lit up and passed from Thay. Thay and the monks start circumambulating clockwise around the Buddha statue. Circumambulation is the act of moving around a sacred object or idol. In the Buddhist tradition, circumambulation is a way for ancient India people showing their respect to the Buddha. In the Buddha's time, people often circumambulated the Buddha 3 times before kneeling down to request his teachings. In 624 BC, in Kapilavatthu Kingdom, King Suddhodana of the Sakyas and Queen Maya longed for a baby. One full moon night, in a dream of the queen, a six-tusked white elephant holding a white lotus entered her womb. Then she was pregnant. When her due date approached, according to the tradition of ancient India, the queen came back to her motherland in the Koliya kingdom, Nepal today, to deliver her baby. On the way, she gave birth to Prince Siddhartha Gautama under Sala trees in Lumbini Garden. When the prince, who had earlier been Bodhisattva Prabhupala in the two-seater heavens, was born, a lot of miracles happened. There came the pouring rain and fragrance when the prince came to this world. According to Buddhist scriptures, this phenomenon was due to 9 dragons bathing the prince and devas offering fragrance and flowers to him. Immediately after birth, the infant prince took 7 steps. At every step, a lotus blossomed to raise him up. The prince stood still at the 7th step with his right index finger pointing to the sky and his left one pointing to the ground. Then he declared that, in the heaven above and on earth below, I am the most honored one. I shall dispel the suffering that fills the world. His 7 steps also meant that he passed all the 6 realms of hell, ghosts, animals, asuras, humans, and devas, and would no longer be reborn into any realm. Royal astrologers invited to the palace were so astonished to see the 32 major marks and 80 minor marks that were good signs of future greatness in the body of the prince. They foresaw that the prince would become a great king who could rule the world. Especially one hermit affirmed that the prince would leave the palace to become an ascetic and attain the supreme fruition of enlightenment. King Suddhodana always lived in fear that his son, the heir to the throne, would adopt an ascetic life someday. The king tried his best to arrange joyful and happy surroundings so that his son never witnessed any grief and pain. One day, the prince set forth from his palace to travel around the city for the first time. He made 4 trips and respectively encountered a trembling old man, a man of disease moaning in pain, and a dead man carried by a crowd crying. Those 3 sights made him shocked to realize the fact of life, that everyone couldn't escape old age, sickness, and death. And when an ascetic came into his sight, Prince Siddhartha strongly aspired to leave home and search for the end of all suffering. He left the palace at midnight, leaving behind his beloved wife and son. During 6 years, Prince Siddhartha studied under some teachers and followed severe ascetic practices which tortured his body so much that he nearly died of starvation and exhaustion. That made him realize that extreme ways of practice led to nothing but an exhausted body and mind. Therefore, he decided to stay away from both severe practices and sensual indulgence, and embarked on the middle way. He became Shakyamuni Buddha, who discovered the Noble Eightfold Path that can save sentient beings from suffering.
Kính lạy Đức Thế Tôn.
Dear the Blessed
Nay
One,
đệ tử chúng con
now we,
thành
your
kính
disciples,
dâng lên Đức Thế Tôn
sincerely offer up to
ánh
you
sáng của ngọn nến
the
nhỏ
light from
bé
these
này.
little candles.
Nguyện với tất cả tâm thành
We hope
của chúng con
that our utmost sincerity
mà
will receive the
chúng con
light
sẽ
of
được
wisdom
đón
from
nhận
you,
từ nơi Thế Tôn,
which will light
ánh
up our
sáng
mind
trí
and
tuệ
wisdom
sẽ thắp sáng
and
nơi
boost
tâm
our
chúng con,
diligence in cultivation
khiến cho chúng
to
con
accomplish
được
our work
trí tuệ
of saving
sáng
sentient
suốt,
beings.
tinh tấn tu hành. Chúng con cũng nguyện xin Đức Thế
We
Tôn
also pray that the Blessed One will
ban rải
compassionately
ánh sáng
spread
trí
the
tuệ
light of
cho
wisdom
khắp tất cả
to all
nhân
sentient
loại
beings,
quần sinh,
so that all of us
được
will be
thấm
imbued
nhuần,
with
tắm gội
and
trong luồng
purified
ánh
by your
sáng
light.
của Đức Thế Tôn, mà hết thảy
We will utilize the
biết
wisdom
dùng trí tuệ
to do everything that makes sentient beings peaceful
khiến cho chúng sinh
and makes this world a better place where people live together in harmony.
trở thành một thế giới tốt đẹp, người người sống
So
trong
all
yêu
mankind will be happy. With all our sincerity, we reverently offer the Blessed One the light from our earnest mind.
với tất cả tâm thành
May the Blessed One compassionately witness our sincerity.
cúng dường Đức Thế Tôn, ánh sáng từ nơi ngọn nến tâm thành của chúng con.
Dear the Blessed One, we, your disciples, vow to
phát tâm Bồ Đề,
phát tâm Bồ Đề,
hộ trì Tam Bảo,
hộ trì Tam Bảo,
chuyển tải Phật Pháp,
chuyển tải Phật Pháp,
rộng khắp thế gian.
rộng khắp thế gian.
Dear Great Assembly, through this COVID-19 pandemic, we can realize the greatly noble value of the Buddha's teachings.
Cao quý của những lời dạy từ Đức Thế Tôn.
He was born for the welfare of the majority, for the welfare of devas and humanity.
Lợi ích cho chư thiên và nhân loại.
Through this COVID-19 pandemic, we see that his teachings are extremely practical and valuable.
Và vô cùng có giá trị. Nếu
If all of
nhân loại
humanity
chúng ta,
practices the
ai
Buddha's
thực hiện được
teachings,
lời Phật dạy, thì thầy tin
I
rằng
believe that there
nó
won't
không
be
xảy
such
ra
calamities
những cái thảm họa như bây giờ. Thế
and
giới
horrible
không bị rơi
pandemics
vào
in the
những cái
world.
đại dịch khủng khiếp như bây giờ.
I believe
Thầy
that
tin như vậy.
the
Vì Đức
Blessed
Thế
One
Tôn
was
quả thật,
born into this world
Ngài hiện
to
sinh
bring
đến thế giới
happiness,
này,
purity,
đem lại sự an
and
lành,
peace to all.
sự trong sạch, bình yên cho tất cả. Những
His
lời dạy của
teachings
Ngài
indeed bring
quả thật
happiness
đem
to
lại
this
hạnh phúc
world,
cho nhân gian,
to
cho thế nhân,
humanity,
cho tất cả
and
muôn
all
loài
sentient
chúng sinh.
beings.
Những lời dạy
His
quả
noble
thật
and
vô cùng
valuable
cao.
teachings
Càng
have
ngày càng
proven
minh chứng
to be the truth.
cho những lời dạy đó là sự thật giá trị.
The manifestation of the Buddha has enlightened the world about what suffering is, what happiness is, and how to eradicate suffering. We are very happy and fortunate to be disciples of the Buddha, the one of great wisdom, supreme wisdom, perfect enlightenment, perfect knowledge, and great compassion.